You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right. Hopefully you guys will get in here again. Man, I did not think I was gonna run it back like this, but when duty calls, you guys. I gotta come in here and give y'all this information as we have some breaking news, some very shocking news to bring you guys. It's not shocking because I mean it's sad everything that's going on in dynamics. Hopefully you guys will get this notification. I just did a live talking about Epstein and the new co-conspirators that have been named. You guys did not get the notification for that, so hopefully they'll give you the notification for this situation that's going on right here. I'm not sure if they're going to do it or not. YouTube is acting funny on my channel with all these notifications. I haven't been getting any out, so there have been zero notifications going out. You guys, hopefully, again, you guys hopefully will get these notifications. Man, it's very important that you guys smash the like button, share the video, like the video, and come on in. We're gonna get right into this. So, apparently, um, the man that I showed you on the screen plotted and had an entire layout of Donald Trump's daughter's home to eliminate her. That was his plot. He was plotting, and I pretty much figured that this was going to happen because Donald Trump. A lot of things have been going on overseas, but this is not what y'all think it is. Not connected to what y'all think. I know a lot of people are going to think instantly, well, this has to be connected to the situation in Iran. No, this is not. Actually, this is not directly connected to that situation in Iran. You will be surprised. This is connected to a different situation with Donald Trump um, and this guy. And I'm going to give you guys all the details right now because this is just wild work. But y'all smash the like button, man, and get these notifications out so I don't have to repeat myself, man. That's the only thing, man. I don't want to have to do all this and then people come in afterwards and I got to repeat myself again. Again, y'all smash the like button, share the video, smash the like button, and let as many people as we can get in here so that we don't have to run this back again and go back and tell the whole story again. So I'll give it about 30 more seconds to a minute before I get into the actual uh, details of what happened, you guys, and it's crazy. Once you find out what they're alleging that happened, man, bro. And I'm gonna tell you guys before we even get started, I feel like this is gonna be not an isolated thing. I think this is probably a thing where Donald Trump. I believe that his entire family will be targeted because of all the situations that he have going on. And listen, I think that all of the killing should stop. I'm not a person for violence and stuff like that. I don't like all the different things that's going on as far as these situations. But let's get into it. So basically, there's a breaking news report out right now, you guys. And this man on your screen right here, according to the reports, is responsible. So I'm going to read the report to you guys that's coming out of uh, the Daily Mail. And I'm just going to read the article and then I'm going to give my thoughts on this afterwards because this is just crazy what they're saying happened, man. But it is believable. With everything that's going on, this is 1,000% believable because of the circumstances. So it says an Iraqi terror chief plotted to murder daughter of President Donald J. Trump, Ivanka Trump. This woman right here, everybody knows Ivanka, pretty much, right? So to avenge, now he did this. Listen up very closely. To avenge the death of his mentor, Iranian military commander. Oh, excuse me, it was Iranian. Iranian military commander Qasem Soleimani, according to a report, right? But it gets deeper than this because it's some other layers tied to this that I was reading. So it says Mohammed, which is his name, Bakr Syed Dawood El Saidi, who's 32 years old. 32 years old. he basically vowed to murder Ivanka Trump, right? And even had a map of her $24 million Florida mansion. The New York Post says, right? I don't need to turn my volume up. You need to turn your volume up. My volume's fine. Now, El Saidi, he was recently captured, you guys. He was captured in Turkey. And he's accused of coordinating a string of anti-Semitic attacks in Britain. Now, he has been transferred to the United States after he has now been accused of planning at least 18 terror attacks across North America and Europe since February of this year. Think about this, y'all. 18 attacks. They caught this guy. Now, let's keep going. El Saadi made a pledge to murder Ivanka Trump in retaliation Soleimani's death, who was unalived in a 2020 drone strike on the orders of President Donald J. Trump, sources told the New York Post. El Saadi had a picture with the former Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps leader on his social media and had previously promised to avenge his death. It goes on. In 2021, y'all hit the like button. Let's get 1,000 likes in this chat by the time this video is up. In 2021, he wrote, "An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth," and coming to Washington and Florida. After Qassam was killed, he went around telling people, "We need to murder Ivana Trump, to burn down the house of Trump the way he burned down our house," the former Iraqi military diplomat Intifad Kwanbar said. Now, El Saadi, who's this man right here, posted a photo with a map of the home that Ivanka shares with her husband, Jared Kushner, and their 3 children on X. A caption on the post translated to, "I say to the Americans, look at this picture and know that neither your palaces nor the Secret Service will protect you. We are currently in the stage of surveillance and analysis. I told you, our revenge is a matter of time." Didn't I tell y'all these people gonna wait time? I told y'all this the other day. This is how they're gonna work. They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait till you fall asleep. Wait till you get lazy, and then they're gonna boom. I try to tell y'all this. This is how they operate. Now, a second source confirmed to the New York Post that Al Saadi had plans to go after Ivanka Trump following the killing of Soleimani. Now, the Daily Mail has reached out to the White House for comment. Now, Al Saadi has been charged with conspiracy to provide material support to Harakat Ashab al-Yamin al-Islamiyah, an Iran-backed Iraqi Shia militant group, and Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, both of which have been designated by the United States government as foreign terrorist organizations. This is not staged. This is real. To the person who said this is staged, this is not staged. Them niggas ain't playing. They're not staging shit. Let me tell you something. Let me say something to you in the comment section. This ain't no American playing game, bro. These people ain't playing. You think this is a game right here, but son? They come to man family. They're not playing no games. This ain't no game. I know you want to think everything's everything. This is not a game. Them cats ain't playing with. You think them cats, bro? Listen, let me tell you something. I told you, When Donald Trump and Netanyahu and them went over there and did what they did, it was going to be beef forever. You must not understand how this thing goes, bro. They're not letting that go, bro. Donald Trump and Bibi Netanyahu ordered the strike on the supreme leader of Iran, bro. They're not letting that go like that. And his family members were taken out. You think that all those people gonna sit there and just nah, we ain't gonna do nothing, we're gonna let it go. You out your mind, man. But this ain't even had nothing to do with that. This has something to do with a different strike that Donald Trump allegedly ordered, right? That took out a person that was close to this guy. So he has been charged, like I said, with that conspiracy to provide material support, right, to Hayi, an Iran-backed Iraqi Shia militant group, and Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, both of which have been designated by the United States government as foreign terrorist organizations. He's also charged with conspiring and providing material support for acts of terrorism and conspiring to bomb a place of use, El Sadi was reportedly caught in part through phone calls with an FBI informant who he believed was a fellow jihadist. He provided the law enforcement officers with photos and maps of Jewish centers in Los Angeles, Scottsdale, Arizona, where he had planned to target, right? And he had the map up there. He actually posted this. They had the map up there. This is crazy. So it says the complaint was unsealed in a federal court in Manhattan, accusing El Sadi of being behind a shooting at the U.S. consulate in Toronto and a spat of firebombers in France, Belgium, Germany, and the Netherlands. The informant connected him to someone he claimed was a Mexican cartel member and gun for hire who could carry out bombers of Jewish targets for money. He offered the FBI agent posing as a cartel member $100,000 to attack a synagogue and told him the attack should be recorded. Al-Sadi was arrested in Turkey before being brought to the United States to stand trial. He reportedly smiled through his court appearance, but did not speak. His lawyer said Al-Sadi was a political prisoner and a prisoner of war and claimed he was being persecuted for his relationship with Soleimani. He did not enter a plea and will remain in jail. Al-Sadi allegedly posted claims of responsibility for the attacks on Snapchat and Telegram in the name of Hayi. The terror group claimed responsibility for a wave of crimes, right, across the West as they unfolded. But officials believe Hayi was designed to carry out and further the terrorist goals of Kataib, Hezbollah, and the IRGC, right? Hayi claimed responsibility for arson attacks, including an Israeli restaurant in Munich and a synagogue in Skopje, Macedonia. In the United Kingdom, a drone with the group's logo was flown towards the Israeli embassy in London. Hayi was an unknown entity for security services before the war in Iran and first appeared on social media channels associated with Iran-backed Islamist militia in Iraq. A clue that the IRGC may have been behind the group came when investigators found that Hayi's post claiming responsibility or showing footage of the attacks came so soon after each event, The Guardian reported. Some of the social media posts appeared before the attacks took place, suggesting the author was either close to the person who organized them or the same person. Al-Sadi allegedly created some of the posts under his own name. Security services have reported that Iran has used criminal networks to recruit operatives. Investigators wrote, essentially overnight, Harakat Ashab al-Yamin al-Islamiyah was able to activate terrorist cells across Europe to carry out at least 20 attacks in weeks immediately following the start of the Iran military conflict. FBI Director Kash Patel described al-Sadi as a high-value target responsible for mass global terrorism and said his arrest was the product of a righteous mission executed brilliantly by the agency's agents and law enforcement partners. In his statement, Kash Patel thanked U.S. Ambassador to Turkey, Tom Barak, calling him instrumental in bringing this successful mission home to the United States. Al-Sadi has been kept in solitary confinement since his arrival in the federal jail in Brooklyn on Thursday night. Delac said, adding that such treatment was unusual given the nature of the charges in the complaint. New York City Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch, whose officers investigated al-Sadi as a part of the FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force, said the case puts into stark relief the global threats posed by the Iranian regime and its proxies like Kataib Hezbollah. So this guy apparently planned to assassinate the daughter of the President of the United States of America. Wow. This is where we at with it, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I do think a lot of people are upset worldwide with Donald Trump, man. I think Donald Trump and them probably got security on 10 right now. Being that they caught this guy, they definitely got their security up because they know, you know what I'm saying, the repercussions and the aftermath of something like what happened over in Iran or what's been happening overseas. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I try to tell you guys, now they're basically folding some of these plots, you know, but they're definitely out. The plots are definitely out there, man. They definitely out there, y'all. There is no question about that. They're definitely out there. So you guys let me know what y'all feel. Let me know what y'all think, man, about this breaking news story. Smash the like button, hype the video, share the video. I didn't think I was gonna come back in here so quick. But hey, man, when it's a story like this, you gotta come in. All right, y'all.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.